Welcome everybody, this is another special edition of the HeelCast. It's Hurls again. I am going to be reviewing One Night Only back to Cali. It was December's One Night Only and it was the last one for 2018. This, just to kind of do a little overview, wasn't the strongest way to end 2018, at least not in my opinion, but it was a one night only, and it was all right. So sorry it took so long to review this, but hopefully these reviews will be coming out a little quicker. So we were at in this back to Cali, the final one night only in December. We were at the Salinas Pal Armory. We've been at this one before. It kind of looks like a gym. It holds a decent amount of people, though. It's decently big. There is an upper deck to it, so that's kind of cool. It is very well lit, which is nice. This is in Salinas, California. So anyways, the first match was Eddie Edwards versus Marcus Lewis. Marcus Lewis had a pretty interesting look to him. This match was very, very notable for a few reasons. One, it had Marcus Lewis, never seen, but interesting look to him. But two, Eddie Edwards goes to the outside, does a slide to the outside. Josh Matthews and Don Callis, their announce table is right by the ring. So Eddie Edwards slides right where Don Callis and Josh Matthews are sitting. And Eddie Edwards proceeds to knock over Josh Matthews' coffee cup or soda. I think it was a soda, actually. And they had their laptops, obviously, on the table by the ring. So Josh Matthews, you can tell, just gets legitimately pissed off at Eddie Edwards for doing what he did. And Eddie obviously feels really bad. But there was really, at that moment, nothing he could do. It was just an honest mistake. So Don Callis goes to the back and gets towels. And Josh Matthews is just, you can tell, the way he's calling the match is just very upset. The soda got all over his iPhone and his laptop. So later in the match, Eddie Edwards actually goes over there to say, "I'm sorry" to Josh Matthews. And he does it kind of in his crazy Eddie voice. But you could tell he felt really bad. But a solid opening match. Eddie Edwards gets the victory. It was about a 13-minute match. Eddie Edwards wins. But Marcus Lewis, he's a pretty good talent. I was, moderately impressed with him. But, good match. The second match, we had Calder McCole versus Kaka Meng. Kaka Meng, obviously, he looked kind of interesting. He had an interesting look. But I'm not really going to go into too much about this match. It was just okay. It was only about 5 minutes anyway. Not great. But, Kaka Meng, besides the look, that's really all there really was to note about this match. So, the third match was two female competitors. It was Jules versus Lisa Lace. There were, once again, I wasn't real impressed with either one. Lisa Lace, I think, was the better one, but Jules ended up getting the victory here. So, not too much. And I forgot to add that Calder McCole defeated Kaka Meng in the second match. So, but, nothing super impressive or anything. But it was what it was. It was the third match of the night. The fourth match was Eli Drake versus Sledge. I think we've seen Sledge the last time we went to California here, but Eli Drake got the victory after 10 minutes. Eli Drake cut a decent promo. Nothing too memorable about this, but Sledge he's a bigger guy. He's got some tattoos, obviously, but didn't really stick out too much to me. The fifth match was Scotty Ringer versus Tony Vargas. Another one, these are two local wrestlers. They didn't really do much for me, and this match was another really quick one. It was only about 6 minutes long. So, the night really didn't pick up in that beginning part, and I was kind of getting drowsy through watching this. Now, granted, I did watch it later at night, but sometimes these shows will have some moments where you'll wake up and you'll start getting back into it. This show really, for me, just did not do it. So, finally, the last 3 matches of the night, we had a tag team match. It was Brian Cage and Rich Swann versus OVE, the Chris brothers. This was a decent match. This was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was average. At least it was four people that and that's, I think, made a difference here. But Brian Cage and Rich Swann got the victory over the Chris brothers. Decent match, nothing great. Then the 7th, we had a Knockouts Championship title defense. It was, at the time, Tessa Blanchard fought Kiera Hogan. I actually thought this match was pretty solid. Tessa Blanchard got the win. She looked like $1 million. It was good. I enjoyed it. And then here's where the night, I guess, was salvageable. We had Johnny Impact defend his title against Moose, another title defense. This match was really good. It was one of the best that these two have had, and they fought all over the place. I really enjoyed this match. Definitely the last two are ones to watch for. Johnny Impact wins, defends the title, but it was a good 24-minute match. I enjoyed it. I really did. It was worth watching for that alone, but wrapping up Back to Cali, the final one night only of 2018, I don't think it was very good. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. There was just too many matches that didn't really bring you in, and it was nothing to really stand out. It was just like match, nothing really interesting. So, yeah, 6 out of 10 for Back to Cali. It wasn't one of the better one night onlys, that's for sure. So, all right, the next show review that I'm going to do is the Battle of Brooklyn. It was the Twitch show for January. So that'll be the next solo show I do. I enjoyed that one better than I enjoyed this one. So it'll be a little bit more positive. But anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy the recent HeelCast that is about to come out. It was me, Ray, RVE, and Standby Podcaster. We talked about the latest news and happenings and whatnot. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. We got a United We Stand prediction show that's going to be coming up, since it is a pay-per-view, so we will definitely be on top of it. So yeah, United We Stand prediction show coming up, Rebellion prediction show coming up. We got a lot of good stuff for the HeelCast, and we'll probably start working on a new interview for you guys. We hope you definitely liked the Stone Rockwell interview. It was shorter, but it was definitely fun. A lot of good stuff talking to him. So that's it for me, Hurls, and the rest of the HeelCast. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of Back to Cali one night only, and I will see you on the HeelCast. Later.